Hi everyone, welcome back to the Gypsy Caravan. I'm Shan. Today I'm going to show you how to do the Olsen Twin Smokey eye. So first we're going to start with a cream color base. This is in the shade Mid-Tone Sepia. And with a big fluffy blending brush we are just going to blend this all over the eye. We're going to use this as a primer and a base for the eye look, just so that it's super smoky and that we have a really nice warm undertone on the lid. So buff this in all the way from the lash line up to your brow bone and keep it quite soft and quite diffused. You can go in with however much you want, but just know that this is a cream base, so it's going to pick up eyeshadow pretty well. The palette I'm using today is Dark Magic, which is from the Gold collection with Jaclyn and Morphe. And with that same big fluffy blending brush, we are picking up the shade Shhh. You know, we keep quiet. And we're going to buff this in over that cream color base just to bring down the warmth a tiny bit. What we are aiming for here is a mixture of warm and cool tones just to create a really super smoky effect. So next I'm going in with a soft brown eyeliner. This is a deep brown velvet from Isabela Garcier. And we are going to very messily create a wing liner. So we're going to push this into the lash line. We're going to create a bit of a wing. This does not have to be perfect whatsoever. It can be as messy as you want, because we are going to be blending this in and softening it out into the rest of the eyeshadow shades. So using a pencil brush, start to blend this in. As you can see, I kind of created a halo effect. You can do the same thing as well. It's totally up to you what shape you want to create, but just start to slowly buff that in and smudge that pencil in. To now really blend out and smoke out that pencil, I've swapped to a 217, which is a smaller blending brush, and this is what's going to create that really nice soft hazy dark brown effect. I'm now going to use the same pencil and line my inner lash line and water rim with the same pencil, and we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to blend it out with a pencil brush and then go in with some of the, and then go in with a 217, sorry, and smoke that out so that it's a very nice cohesive diffused blend out. So now going in with Ring the Alarm palette, I'm taking the deepest darkest brown, which is Prowl, and I'm going to add that onto the pencil to deepen it further so that we have a really nice deep depth and gradient in the eye. And I'm literally just buffing this in over the pencil. You can go in with as much as you want, or pull back a tiny bit. That pencil alone will help keep that shape and intensity, or you can go in with some more of that cream color base and diffuse it out entirely altogether. So that's what I'm doing here. I just went in with a big fluffy blending brush again, and I'm just diffusing everything in its entirety so that it's nice and smooth and soft. So now I'm going in with a pressed glitter. This is Classified, and I'm going to add this in my inner corner just to give it a kind of wet looking effect with the pencil brush. So my mascara of choice today is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I absolutely love this mascara purely just for the brush. The brush is amazing. It gives really nice, thick, chunky, gorgeous lashes. I'm going to tease up my lashes with that. I'm then going to add a eyeglass to the eye. This is Studio Eyeglass in the shade Ice Follies. So this is the Studio Eyeglass in the shade Ice Follies, and I'm using the tiniest bit just to pack it on the lid. The thing to remember with gloss on the eye is that a little does go a long way. Your eye is really warm, so it's going to melt that product in. So if you use too much, it's going to mess up everything and run in your eyes. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience here. So now for my brows, I'm just going to brush them up using a brow gel set. This is in the shade Beguile. It's a brow gel set from MAC, so I'm going to brush my brows back and then brush them forward again, just to create a really fluffy brow. Wow, I cannot talk this morning. If you want a brow tutorial, I do have one available. Otherwise you can just use a brow gel set. So for my skin, I'm just going to massage in a beauty oil. This is the Essential Oil from MAC in the scent grapefruit and chamomile. I really just cannot talk today. So I'm just going to massage this into the skin. I'm doing super basic skin. You can skip the step if you want and go in with a full coverage foundation and do your skin how you prefer. This is just how I wanted to do my skin for today. So for a highlighter, I'm using the Isabela Garcier Eyelights. There's no specific shade, but it's pretty much the same color as my skin. And then just with the damp beauty blender, I'm just going to blend that in. I'm only highlighting areas underneath my eyes and just dimming down some of the redness in my skin. So next I'm going in with another cream color base. This one's in the shade Hush, and I'm going to apply this as my highlighter. So this is going to go on the tops of my cheekbones, tops of my nose, basically just anywhere where I have a high point in my skin. So then for an actual shimmering highlighter, I'm going in with a loose powder. This is Sunlight FB3. It's a face and body highlighter. It's in the shade Sunlight. It's a gold loose powder. It's so pigmented and so ridiculous that literally the tiniest bit does go a long way. It's a beautiful highlighter. So I'm just adding that over top the areas where I have applied the cream color base in Hush. I'm just using a big blush fluffy brush to apply this with. So now to keep the lips really super simple, I'm just going in with the lip oil. This is the Revlon Lip Oil Glow in the shade Bouncing Beige. It's a nude lip oil, and I'm just going to apply this onto my lips to keep in with that really glossy wet look skin theme. And also because the Olsen twins are rarely seen with a color on their lips, and if they are, it's generally a red, but then their eyes are super neutral. So this is the completed look. Thank you so much for watching today's tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I will see you in my next tutorial.